Hi, this is Sikandar Rafiq and you are watching the DevCore Learn Software Development channel. Okay, in today's video we are going to install the PostgreSQL and pgAdmin 4 before going to use the SQL commands. Okay, learning objective of this video. Okay, what is the PostgreSQL? What pgAdmin 4? Download and installation. Open and review the pgAdmin 4. Opening query tool. Creating the database. Create table by executing the SQL command and review the database table. Okay. What is the PostgreSQL? Postgres, which is pronounced as Postgres, is the advanced enterprise class open source RDBMS. So RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. So in the previous video we have discussed what the Relational Database Management System is. So for the hint, Relational Database Management System is a database which has the tables and relationships between these tables and data. Okay, it supports SQL relational data and the JSON, which is the non-relational querying. So we can query the database, relational database, and the JSON format database as well. So it is the ACID compliant. So ACID stands for atomicity and consistency, isolation and durability. We have discussed in the previous videos as well what the ACID compliance is. So please watch that video. Concurrency model. So Postgres use the MVC multi-version concurrency model. So it is the highly extensible. It uses provide the custom support for creating the custom data types and the support for writing the custom functions, etc. What is the pgAdmin 4? So basically it is the administrative tool and it provides the graphical user interface for communicating with the database, Postgres database. So it provides the visual management for tables, views, indexes, constraints, triggers as well. So we will install and see what the pgAdmin 4 is. It provides the query tool where we can execute the SQL commands, and it provides the dashboard for performance monitoring as well. Okay, let's go to the installation from where we can download the software. So here, this is the same link. Enterprise DB downloads, PostgreSQL downloads, right? So if I go to this URL, so here you can see. So I will download the 18.4 Postgres version. So I will download for the Windows 86 and 64-bit. So if I click here, it will start downloading here you can see it is start downloading. So it is the 400 MB, right? So I have downloaded it, so I can cancel it. So this is the executable file, so I will install using it. It will install the PostgreSQL and the pgAdmin both. Okay, you can provide the custom installation folder as well. So I will provide the custom installation folder. So here you can see in my E drive, so I have the C drive folder, and then the Postgres. I have created the Postgres 18 folder here. So if you provide the custom installation, you need to create the folder before that. So I will E drive, and then because I have the low database space in the on C drive, only 5 GB left, and the E drive I have a lot of space, 54 GB. So that is why I normally install the new software on the my E drive. Okay, this is here. So I will select this folder, E/C drive Postgres 18. Okay, so it will install the full component. First one is the Postgres database server. The second one is pgAdmin 4 graphical interface for managing and working with the Postgres database and servers. The third one is stack builder, may be used to download and install additional tools. And then the command line tools. So this is very handy command line tools. For example, pgdump, we can create the backup of the database, and then the pgstore for restoring, etc. Okay, this is the database where Postgres saved our data. So it is data folder under the PostgreSQL. Okay, super user password. So normally we will prefer the Postgres as well. Postgres. So it is the recommended. But you can provide some different password as well. But please write down on some paper, because you need to remember that. Okay, this is the default port 5432. So please remain untouched this. Okay, this is the locale is the default. Okay, this is the following settings will be used for the installations. So I will press the next button, so it will stall installation. Okay, it will take some time, so just wait. Okay, so it is installed, setup has finished. So for the time being we can uncheck this and just finish. Okay, so this is the service name, which is Postgres service name, which is run. So we can confirm this is already running or not. So we can go to the services app, and if I search the Postgres, so here you can see PostgreSQL -x64-18. So same is the name. So this service is running automatic. So it's mean our Postgres database installation is perfectly fine. Okay, so next we can check the pgAdmin 4. pgAdmin 4. If I go to the location and then copy the send to the desktop. Okay, yeah, I think it is already created. Yeah, it is already created, pgAdmin 4. Okay, so I can double click on this to launch the pgAdmin 4. So it is the administrative and management tools for the Postgres database. Okay, so these are the servers. So if I go to the and then click on the Postgres 18, so one database, this is the default database Postgres. So we will create the, okay, this is the query tool. So I will launch this. So this is the query tool, and then we can create the new database. So this is the database command by using the command line tools. Create database, then the database name. So we can create the database with the test-db. Okay, we will place the command here, create database test-db, and this is the execute script. Oh, so hyphen is not allowed, so we will create the underscore here. Yeah, the database is created. So if we refresh the database, so you can see another database test_db is created. Okay, this is the schemas, and inside the schema there is this is the tables. So you can see now there is no table. So we will create the new table by using the create table command. So I can copy this and place the same command here. Okay, so first be sure we will need to select the correct database. So it will be created in this database. So I will create the students table. So this is the different columns. First one is the student_id. So this is the serial. It is the automatic increment number. This is the primary key. So where the primary key is, we will discuss in the new future videos as well. So primary key will uniquely identify the record in the table. Then we have the student name, 40 characters, not null. Then the father's name, not null. Then the birth date type is, though this is the types, date type. So varchar is string type, and serial is automatic, and it is the number format. So serial data type is quite long. So this is the serial data type has a 4-byte storage use, and its minimum value is the 1 to this value, which is the the 2 billion something. So this is the highest value this data type can attain. Then we have the email. So we have applied the constraint unique. So if we enter the email which is already exist, so record will not insert, and it will throw an error. So this is very important, unique constraint. Then we have the phone number, and the gender is 1, not null, and this is the address, string 100 characters, and then we have the timestamp created on. So I will execute the script, and the table is successfully created. If I refresh this, it will create the, if I go to the order, so it will show the table. So it has 0 record rows affected, right? So right now this student table has the no data inside it. Okay, then we review the table, its column, constraints and indexes. Okay, so if I click on the columns here, so all the columns is listed here: student ID, student name, bill paid, email, etc. And then if we click on the constraints, so it has the 2 constraints. So one is the primary key. Here you can, if I go to the properties and the definition, so it will show column student underscore ID is the primary key, right? So it is showing what is our primary key. The second constraint is students underscore email underscore key. So, and it is email, column is email, and it is the unique constraint. Yeah. Okay. So these are the constraints. If I go to the indexes, so right now we don't have the indexes. So we will discuss in the future videos what the index is. So we will create the index on different fields to extract the data very efficiently. So these are just the table review. So thank you so much for watching the video. So in the next video we will alongside use the database, Postgres database, and run the multiple queries on the sample database to learn faster the Postgres database. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe, share and like the video. Bye.